Welcome back to Auto Rev Now, your home for the most exhilarating machines on four wheels, where performance meets passion, and heritage is celebrated with modern engineering brilliance. Today, we're diving into one of the most revered names in the sports car world, a machine that defines what it means to stay true to racing roots in an era of turbochargers and electrification. This is the new Porsche 911 GT3, an icon reborn, a purist's dream, and arguably, the most track-focused road car Porsche has ever offered without compromising daily. DRIVABILITY.2 Understand the significance of the new GT3. We need to look back at what makes the GT3 badge so iconic. Born from Porsche's motorsport division in the late 1990s, the 911 GT3 has always served as a bridge between Porsche's race cars and road cars. It's the closest most drivers will ever get to a cup car, and with each generation, Porsche has fine-tuned the formula. More grip, less weight, naturally aspirated power, and pure analog connection. This new generation doesn't just continue that legacy, it evolves it. Built with direct input from Porsche's racing engineers, this GT3 carries the DNA of the 911 RSR and the GT3 Cup race car, making it the most hardcore GT3 ever made. Visually, the new GT3 is a masterpiece of aggressive aerodynamics and unmistakable Porsche styling. The front fascia is completely redesigned with massive air intakes, integrated cooling ducts, and a sharp, focused look that signals its intent. But the most striking change is the swan-neck rear wing, a motorsport-inspired element that improves downforce by suspending the wing from the top, keeping airflow cleaner and more efficient underneath. Combined with an aggressively vented front hood and a reworked rear diffuser, the aerodynamic package produces 50% more downforce than the previous generation at high speeds without adding excessive drag. Every vent, curve, and surface treatment serves a purpose. Nothing is ornamental. Everything is functional. Underneath the lightweight bodywork lies the beating heart of the GT3. A naturally aspirated 4.0-liter flat-six engine that revs to a glorious 9,000 RPM and produces 502 horsepower. This engine isn't just an evolution, it's nearly identical to the one used in Porsche's actual race cars, offering razor-sharp throttle response, mechanical symphony, and unfiltered feedback that simply can't be replicated by turbocharged units. Buyers can choose between a 7-speed PDK dual-clutch transmission or, for the purists, a 6-speed manual. Yes, in 2026, Porsche is still giving enthusiasts the option to row their own gears, and that alone cements the GT3 as a sacred offering. In today's automotive landscape, inside, the GT3 continues its race-focused philosophy without sacrificing Porsche's signature refinement. The cabin is wrapped in Alcantara, leather, and carbon fiber, with a minimalist design that keeps the driver engaged and undistracted. Lightweight bucket seats provide superb lateral support, while the GT3's Pacific steering wheel is clean, button-free, and wrapped in grippy material. You'll also find a new track screen on the digital dash that simplifies the display to just the essentials: revs, gear, and lap times, another nod to its motorsport pedigree. Of course, Porsche still offers modern comforts like Apple CarPlay, navigation, and optional Bose sound. But everything is secondary to the driving experience. What makes the new 911 GT3 so special isn't just its stats. It's the philosophy behind it. While many sports cars are going hybrid or fully electric, Porsche remains committed to offering a pure, naturally aspirated high-revving engine in a lightweight chassis, with precision engineering and obsessive attention to detail. The GT3 is hand-built in Weissach, and many of its components are shared directly with race programs. Even the suspension has been overhauled for the first time ever. The GT3 features a double wishbone front axle setup, borrowed straight from Porsche's racing playbook, resulting in sharper turn-in, better camber control, and more predictable handling under extreme load. This is more than a car, it's a statement, a middle finger to the idea that performance can only come through electrification. It's a tribute to everything that made Porsche a legend: lightweight engineering, balance, purity of motion, and relentless dedication to performance. For collectors, this car is already a future classic. Limited production, obsessive demand, and the fact that naturally aspirated engines may not survive another decade make this GT3 a must-have piece of Porsche history. It's the kind of car that will be discussed in hushed tones in enthusiast garages for decades to come, not just for how it drove, but for what it represented in a rapidly changing automotive world. So whether you're watching this as a Porsche loyalist, a racing fanatic, or someone who just appreciates the fine art of mechanical engineering, the new 911 GT3 delivers a clear message. The thrill of driving is far from dead. It's alive, screaming at 9,000 RPM, and it's wearing a GT3 badge.